to at least come into the mid game as a very, very valued threat.
Yeah. We'll see if he can hang on to the early game. Last time we saw Gwen, I think it was game 3 last series. As might get GodJJ's flash here. They might look to trade flashes. Oh, he's okay.
Wow. I mean, he lands the hook, but
no glacial or anything, so
yeah,
no real follow-up possible there.
Okay. On hit Varus it will be again. Dark Harvest for the Jhin.
I hate Dark Harvest Jhin.
Do you?
Yeah, I just think Fleet is so much better.
What about an ARAM?
I still go Fleet. Dark Harvest is fake.
Yeah.
It does like 20 damage or something.
Yeah, but you get the dopamine of hovering over it and comparing who has the most stacks.
Yeah, true. An ARAM it is a different game. And it makes a cool noise.
True. And it
when you proc
gives a little red glow on people.
Yeah. Tells you who to kill. Kuzma on blue side Nocturne is not going to be able to take too much advantage of, the weakness of, or I guess the vulnerability of the red side bot lane.
What do you mean by that? You're saying Nocturne can't gank very well prior to level 6?
Yeah, anyone but
Junjia would prove you wrong.
He's going to full clear up to top, it looks like, and they know that is exactly what he's doing.
He got the ward down early.
Nice ward, yeah. As it looks like early prio for the Maokai Jhin.
Yeah, this often happens because you just fire off that bullet at the first 3 minions and it just annihilates them and then annihilates the last one as well.
Yeah. As this is definitely the best Jhin skin.
Is this Darkstar? Is that like... No, is this that... I
can't remember what it's called.
The one you had to get out of like the loot boxes or something?
Isn't it like High Noon or something?
No, High Noon has the hat.
Wait, which one is this?
Like the cowboy hat.
I like the way this one shoots the 4th shot. But I can't remember what the skin is called.
I think my favorite's High Noon. It's one we saw earlier today.
That is a silly opinion, but you're allowed to have it. As
that's the best Orianna skin though, for sure.
Yep. So we actually saw Akali get solo killed.
Yeah.
Last time in this matchup. You don't see that often.
Oh!
He lands, doesn't decide to go for it.
I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I guess you don't really want to trade health.
It's a big wave.
Yeah.
Maybe if he had Shroud up, he'd be more willing to just take that E.
Ooh. This matchup looks really fun early game.
Yeah. With his Shroud, he should be okay last hitting most of this. Wow.
Yeah, but Qingbai is now low in mana, so... Ooh.
Yeah. I see you trading heavily. Cassante low on mana.
Ooh. Quick reactions from Driver, but... Actually, I think he was shielding to not get hit by damage, and... I don't think this dive ever works.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if Lee Sin Gwen couldn't get it done, I don't think Nocturne Gwen ever do it.
Uh-oh. Okay, Qingbai is going to lose his flash here. Oh, actually.
My Nerves of Steel just dodges.
Good dodge. And even walking up to make sure 116 loses more health.
Yeah.
But it will be recalls now coming through for both mid laners.
Yeah. A little bit of tempo advantage for Akali, but level 4, she's not going to be able to make much use of that.
Who was it that played Jhin earlier? It was Ching, right? Ching 9? Yes, it was.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we talked about it after the break. I think we saw him ult one time.
Yeah, I was very upset.
Do you think we're going to see more ults out of GodJJ?
Yes, we've seen GodJJ on Jhin before, and he knows... Yeah. I think they played Jhin... Maybe it was Jhin Pike, but I don't remember.
Oh. Yeah. Don't remind me of those games.
Nah, maybe not, because they were red side with the Jhin.
Oh. Nice. Okay.
Nice combo. He's just dead.
He's just dead.
2v2. My goodness.
That's the first blood. Kazma going to get the fear. There shouldn't be all that much follow-up for this.
Yeah, I doubt they get the flash here. And they don't, but yeah, they catch Fen. Arden catches Feng sleeping. He didn't have cleanse.
Yeah.
So they must have gotten that while Nautilus was roaming earlier. Feng maybe playing disrespectfully earlier and gets punished for it now.
Awesome. Well done. And that's what we mean. It's Nocturne level 4. It just gets a kill no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't actually get the KP there.
Yeah, but he forced the kill to happen.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no cleanse up for Varus. Means nice to have your jungler here just so you don't have to worry about, you know, getting re-engaged on. But that was just a pretty clean 2v2 kill.
Yeah. And good work making sure that Maokai Q kept the route for hitting, because there's many a time where a Bramble Smash will make you miss a very important crowd control. I think he might still die anyway, but still, it is good to know that that synergy does exist.
Yeah, I think I would have preferred to see him just wait a sec. Let the Varus
they knew.
W hit, but yeah, if you've planned it out, you've planned it out.
Stay true. Once again looking for this mid lane, but Arting's here too, so should be fine. Oh! Both ults.
Taking a big trade to make sure he gets this wave into the tower as everyone's mid.
Yeah, but notably there is one person who isn't, and that is Kazma, who's confirming the first 3 Void Grubs do go their way. That is notably more important in a game like this where you do have a Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen's going to make good use of that.
Often will be, I mean, pretty much the entire game will have push in whichever side lane she's in.
Yeah, beyond not feeling too bad about it, they picked up a very early dragon already.
Yeah. But I think now that Jin's picked up that first blood, has serrated Dirk, the second dragon, if Halpig's won it, and sort of, I guess it's up to Xingbai to play around it too, they should feel pretty comfortable being able to continue to get the next dragon.
Yeah.
And when you've got a comp like Halpig, you're not really on any sort of timer. Your Orianna will continue to scale. Your Gwen is possibly one of the highest scaling meta champions there is.
Yeah.
And Jin as well. He doesn't really get outscaled. Yes, he starts to really struggle with tanks and Vi.
Yeah, he's going to struggle to kill this Cassante, but his job this game is just to ult to follow up the Gwen.
Yeah.
CC. Oh, the Gwen engages.
Oh. Hook lands, but it's going to land onto the Maokai. They might be able to find it anyway. Wow, the cancel onto that cease and desist. It's not going to matter, but was able to get that. Yeah, gets the vial. That goes on cooldown. And I believe, 2? That's 4 from 4.
Yeah. I think I would have liked to see the last one go on the wave, but they're actually not going to contest them on this wave at all.
Well, I hate it when this happens. You just have to stand around and wait for you to reload.
Yeah. He'd love to push one more wave, but I don't think he has mana for it. He's going to try.
Feng, obviously picking up that kill there. Very important. He lost out on a kill before as he died. And so now 80 carry kills are equal.
Because ICU's doing a lot better in this lane than we saw Relia.
Sure, opting for the steel caps first. Honestly, you're never really lacking in damage. You can only ever die if you are getting all outed. And so just getting those nice and quick means even then you're feeling a lot safer.
Yeah. And, I mean, it seems like he's just running Driver out of mana.
Yeah. That's the one trade-off that Cassante got. He got a bit of extra damage and whatnot put into his kit, but they reduced his... I mean, they increased the cost of pretty much all of his abilities.
I mean, ICU has to be suspicious here.
Yeah, All Out comes through, and he doesn't have Ghost. But he was suspicious, but also there was a Nocturne waiting around. They do get out that Paranoia, which is a massive cooldown.
Yeah.
Keep ICU nice and healthy. They also get out the All Out as well as the Ghost, so...
Yeah, you're happy with that result as Hellpigs. You just need to protect this Gwen, make sure nothing disastrous happens, and she's going to take over this game.
Yeah. So far, everything going as you'd want, really. Maybe you'd wanted a kill there for that Nocturne ult.
Yeah, would have been nice, but Gwen doesn't need the kill to beat the Cassante in this lane. She doesn't even need a lead, really.
Yeah, it just needs time.
Yeah. And, you know, everyone blowing their ults and all just backing off is, that's buying time.
Yeah, it's like an extra 2 minutes when it comes to Cassante All Out as well as the cease and desist. Vi ult now is back off cooldown, so I think especially bot lane needs to be aware of that.
Yeah, as Stature just eating those Jhin ults doesn't really bother him. There's a lot of prio for this bot lane from Hellpigs. And yet, now that Akali's got some levels and items...
Oh, blessed. Xingbai's my favorite player in the league.
What does he do?
Look at his items.
Oh, he's got trying out the Archangel's build. Makes sense against, 4 melee champs that you're expecting to get quite tanky. So he's going to be able to go Leandri's second. And this is the hard part of the lane.
Yes.
For Gwen. Kasante's components are much more useful than yours, and you just don't have the base damage with levels that Kasante does.
Yeah.
Once he gets to an item, he's okay.
As well as these components, no matter what component you buy, as long as it's health or resist, it actually empowers Kasante. He gets cooldown reduction on Q as well as cast time reduction on Q, depending on health and resistances. So you do just get stronger, obviously, besides the stats, but in your kit as well, it gets stronger depending on your components.
Yeah, and just the nature of like an item like Haunting Guys giving you a percentage damage boost. 6% of not a lot is even less.
Is it? I thought it would be slightly more. Oh, we're going. We are going. Paranoia comes through. Nature's Grass does come through. Rude up here. It's onto the Nautilus, who does have that Aftershock Proc. There's 2-man Shockwave, but here comes the Cease and Desist coming through, but ICU's going to answer back. That's 2 for 1 at the moment. ICU's still alive. Uses that needlework now. Stay true. He's coming around the back. Is he going to find the angle? This Gwen is doing a lot of damage. Root will go wide from God JJ, but the Shuriken will land. Oh, here comes Curtain Call. We're seeing Curtain Call number 3. They're landing a lot of damage. Driver going to have to block one more. It lands. ICU still hunting, but won't be able to find anything. That's 2 kills picked up for 1116 for only the 1 in return here for the side of Hellpigs.
Yeah, Beyond managed to win that fight, but it's very close, and you already see the power of this Gwen. At one point in that fight, she was in the middle of 4 people looking dead to rights, and she's able to just waltz out because she just takes about 2/3 of 1116's HP out on the way out. Just watch Gwen here as they engage with the Maokai ult. The Paranoia a little bit early. You kind of want him to wait for his Orianna to be here, but he gets out on very low HP and stalls for a long time. As watch the Gwen here, who looks like she's in trouble, in the middle of 4 people. We'll watch her turn around on the Akali here, in Shroud, and almost kill her. I think if he had vision on the Akali in there, he would probably have commit to fighting.
Oh, 6 Void Grubs for Hellpigs.
Yeah.
It will be traded for second Dragon. I don't think you're too concerned. I think still you give Gwen time to get to that Rift Maker, you're feeling a whole lot better about this game.
Yeah, and that was Gwen with just boots and a Haunting Guys as well, doing that much damage to the Akali. She will be a problem this game if they can get there. You don't want the Dragon Timer to be so quick, but you were able to trade Void Grubs for it, and a couple kills back and forwards as Hellpigs, so...
They might be losing a tower too, though, as right now, ICU is absolutely not walking up. And
this is not what you want your Gwen doing.
No. Losing minion wave after minion wave.
Just AFK under her turret. I think if he's got ult, he maybe can just walk up here. They don't have eyes on Akali.
He's now walking up, but that's after 2, 3 minion waves gone down.
Yeah.
He's safe, of course. Vi can't really dive. Obviously, Vi can go under the tower, but putting up that Shroud means there's no follow-up damage from Feng.
Yeah.
Kazma gets back some jungle camps, but honestly, Hoosh has taken his as well. Bit of a fumbled macro play there, I think, but...
Yeah, you should be prioritizing this Gwen's farm over anything on the map, essentially. I get that you want the Nocturne near the Orianna. It is a combo you've put together.
Ooh. Okay. Now they know Vi, they should know Vi's here. They do. Vi's looking. It's only Husha here, though.
Yeah.
They are going to deny another wave. Get that tower as well. Rift Shield is the consolation prize, but again, Gwen is the most important player on your team, and she is bleeding gold here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is very unfortunate, but Beyond do just have to take this tower eventually, and then he'll be able to catch this wave and decide if he wants to freeze or shove. Probably shove, because he's got no one matching him at the moment.
Yeah, 6 Void Grubs as well, so if he gets on that tower, it's going to feel pretty good. I wonder if you ever change your Gwen build because of Void Grubs,
Oh, go for Nashers.
Yeah, well, you always go for Nashers at some point, but you could get a Lich Bane even, and then just play to the side lane even more.
As Wow, he's going to recall here to let Orianna go bot and not TP to catch this wave top.
Yeah, questionable, I think.
The last couple minutes have just been horrible from Hellpigs macro-wise.
Yeah, they were hitting gold, as you see there. No, not anymore.
Yeah. Just off the back of really bad lane assignments. They managed to not, give up any kills or anything, but still miss out on a chunk of gold on, their most important member.
Yeah, and at the start of that play, ICU was actually a level above 116.
Yeah.
ICU was level 10 to 116's level 9, and now they're even, and in fact, ICU's slightly behind.
Yeah, and I mean, you're going to have to get some value out of this Rift Herald to make that worth it.
Yeah, and I almost feel like you want to get the value with that Rift Herald in Gwen's lane, but you kind of have to use it mid because that's just breaking mid tower.
Yeah, it's the most valuable tower
hard
on the map is TP flank.
Yeah, Xingbai's going to get hit by that hook. Stay true, finding the exact target he wants. Going to be a whiff there on the shockwave, but ICU's found his way into the back line. He's actually getting taken very, very low here from this Cassante. Can he find the damage? No, he cannot. And Disaster after to get Disaster, but God JJ's trying to answer back. He'll find one, but one will not be enough as it's now Beyond who are taking everything they want.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the Orianna ult there. It looked like the Nocturne who had the Ori ball on him got displaced by something, and the Ori ult completely whiffs, and ICU, after just having to sit around not farming for a full 3 minutes, just TPs into a fight and dies. Really rough sequence for ICU now.
Driver might be in trouble. This is 2 magic damage dealing champs, and he has a lot of magic resist, so it looks like he'll be able to walk on out of there.
Yeah.
Another tower going down just really for free.
2 towers.
This is very problematic.
Yeah.
I think Hellpigs, honestly, they were in a position that was pretty commanding.
Yeah.
Although losing the dragon, I think ultimately everything else was looking really good, and now they've bled objective after objective and gold.
Yeah.
Minion waves.
As this looks fine, and we'll see what happened to the Orianna Bowl here. Oh, wow. So he gets knocked away by the Vi ultimate. He actually has the Ori Bowl on himself, and he gets knocked away by the Vi ult that's going onto his backline, and ends up just completely whiffing it. God, JJ managing to find the kill there, but just gets murdered by Fang.
Yeah, this is a very scary Varus now, a very scary Akali.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of gold that you need to catch up on. There's only 30 seconds until this third dragon even for Beyond, and
what should have been just 5 minutes of taking it slow and getting a bunch of farm, maybe getting a second item on this Gwen, it's just been a disaster for Hellpigs.
Yeah. Oh, Season Assist comes out. It's going to be onto this Orianna. Does get that shockwave out, and ICU's here. They are going to be able to find at least a good start to the fight, as it's going to be that perfect execution. It's going to land 2 kills, but ICU's going to answer back. It's a 2 for 2 so far. ICU will be going down in very, very near time. Ultimately, all things said and done, it's Xingbai who gets engaged on, but it's going to be a bit of a turnaround before a team fight win once again here for BYG.
Yeah, just another small team fight win for Beyond. ICU just not at the point where he can take over fights yet, and it's 1116 who actually manages to salvage that play, getting a quick double kill off of probably an over-ambitious engage from Husha. No real follow-up when he just ults in like that.
That's Ocean number 3.
Yeah, that's 3 drags, very early timer. This was probably over-ambitious from Husha. But 1116 somehow salvages this.
Yeah, goes in. Wow, that's a perfect angle.
Yeah.
ICU getting that shut down though.
Yeah.
And you're seeing how different these fights could be if Gwen had just slightly more gold.
Yeah.
Getting to this Nash's is such a important spike.
Yeah, and it sucks that she's just coming to so many of these fights right before, her biggest spike. And as she's starting to get to the point where she can, have some impact in the 1v1.
Yeah. Now, it's going to be Banshees by the looks of it second. Or maybe Xingbai's just going to sit on the Verdant.
Yeah, a bit, underutilized at the moment, sitting on the Verdant or sitting on the Seekers.
Yeah. But honestly, it's okay. it still offers that shield, unlike before. It is on a 90-second cooldown instead of 60, which could be meaningful, but honestly, what are you using it for? Probably Nautilus, Varus, or...
Yeah, I would rather he just went for the Liandry's. It feels like they need a bit of damage right now.
Although, last 2 fights have started off with him getting absolutely annihilated. He lived both times, miraculously.
But then just wasn't able to have impact in the fights after.
Yeah.
GodJJ really not able to get any good ults off.
We're walking a little bit too far, and that's the vertebrae gone. Initiation once again here onto Xingbai. He's going to live for a while, and we've actually found our way onto Feng. ICU's found this Varus. It's going to be 1 kill. Can he find 1116? He cannot as of yet, but he's going to find someone else. Now Driver is in the back line. He's going to have to try run away because 1116 is so low. Through comes the curtain call, but that is the wrong direction, my friend. ICU still going forward. Oh no. Oh, they do manage to get that fight, but 116 as well uses that shroud, and somehow, some way, the fight is going to go in favor of Halpigs this time.
I mean, Halpigs just keep taking the fight, and eventually they win one.
Well, they barely take the fight. Husha's just pressing R on Orianna time and time again.
Yeah, this time they find their way onto Feng with 2 members and just take him out.
Yeah, he had Flash and he had Cleanse. Now they're both on cooldown, so next fight becomes even easier as ICU gets access to that Ghost. Should have Nashes as well.
Yeah. So same story, just pop everything onto this Orianna and somehow she lives. And this time ICU finds his way onto Feng along with Kuzma and make quick work of him as 1116 almost goes down. And if that was a 1k shutdown over to Gwen, that would have been disastrous. As I think that's the reason he doesn't take this Shuriken here. So he lands a Shuriken, and I thought ICU is just dead. And I think he is just dead, but he doesn't want to risk giving away this shutdown.
For sure.
Maybe he didn't have his Shroud up at the time, as Feng's actually just built the Seeker's Arm Guard.
Yeah, I mean, it's for the Nocturne, but honestly, Nocturne getting onto you, while impactful, if he forces you to use Zhonya's, that means Gwen will be on you.
Yeah. And yeah, Driver found a pretty deep flank that fight, but the fight was actually over by the time, he got there.
And Halpigs, I mean, they're down 3 dragons to 0.
GodJJ has the most gold in the game. Yeah.
He's been finding a lot of kills. He has the lethality build too, so honestly, just finding bits of damage every now and then will be more impactful. 116 though, he's gone. For a flank. Arding. Yeah, Arding's the person he finds. I think he was looking for GodJJ, but dashes a wall, finds a Maokai and realizes this isn't happening. Ooh. Okay, Nash is completed.
Yep.
We have an Amp Tome. That could be anything. I expect it to be a Crypt Bloom. I mean, you have 2 Kanix to get through, and what is 4 Merc Treads?
Yeah, a bit of a variety bucket for Xingbai so far. He's got half of every item.
Yeah, I think he's going to go into Morello.
I think it might actually be the Crypt Bloom, because he had the Oblivion Orb and an Amp Tome, and he made the Blighted Jewel.
Okay.
So I think he might finish that, and Halpigs on time for this dragon.
Crypt Bloom. That's builds into Morello, I'm pretty sure. But here we go, we're looking again. We've found our way this time. It's not onto Feng, but it is going to be onto Stay True. ICU, he's finding a lot of damage with this. Needleworks, Driver comes through with that all out, but it's a 1-for-1 so far. Jungle for support, ICU versus Driver. I know who should win this one. On the other side, though, it's 3v3, and 116 is going forward. The Shuriken lands onto GodJJ. Xingbai still alive. He's trying to turn around some damage. ICU does clean up Driver on the bottom side. It's ICU still alive, and there's no cooldowns available here for BYG. Xingbai has to recall, look for a teleport. They have to defend this dragon.
All of these fights are so close. There's a TP behind the Halpigs right now.
This is going to be 116. ICU, though, he's very healthy. Xingbai, he does have teleport up.
Do they really contest this, though?
Oh, Shuriken will not be able to land, of course. The Shroud blocking that. Are they going to try contest? It feels like they kind of have to, but no, teleport coming top. So they're giving Dragon. They're trying to take objectives, maybe even looking for this Baron.
This is their soul, though.
They have a little bit of heal cut, obviously Xingbai, but yeah, Soul does go over. Ocean Soul, massive advantage now. Driver coming through with that teleport, does get slowed up. There's Gwen going to be on the way. There is no all-out available for Driver. Does have Ghost. Stay true in the area too. This Baron will not be possible. They're going to start it anyway. Gwen is on it. Husha's on the way. Everyone's on the way.
It'll have to be a fight.
Everything really is available. Feng has flash. There is no goals for ICU, which could be the most important thing, and ICU loses a lot of health to this Baron.
Yeah.
They're going to have to get off. It is just the Dragon going over for what is essentially free. 116 playing out of his mind on the Akali.
Yeah. I mean, ridiculous team fights every time. On a champ that's really difficult to team fight on. Hopefully we'll get a replay of that fight.
I think Maokai needs an Oblivion Orb, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that would help.
I think that is the champion that probably applies it the best.
Yep.
I mean, maybe Gwen, but you don't want to stunt your damage.
No. Is it probably going to be Leandri's? As I think the biggest blunder of this fight was Cosmo's Nocturnal here. It's not that important to finish off this Nautilus. He does not need to ult in here, and I'm not sure where the Orianna ult is at this point. Oh, Feng gets so much value out of his Zhonya's there. And GodJJ just gets one tapped. A really clean fight from 1116, finds a really good angle.
Yeah, and all that while ICU off fighting driver means so much time for no threats to be on to BYG, especially their carries. Now, yeah, I really do think that at this stage, given over the Ocean Soul, you really do need this Maokai to pick up the Oblivion Orb. He's just going to apply it the best out of everyone.
Yeah.
Baron started. They're going to get vision of this. Curtain Call comes out. They should be able to land it, but it's all going to be onto Stay True, who is tanking up nice and easily. Root comes through. It is going to be this Maokai being looked at first, and it's going to just be immediately annihilated. Backside though, ICU, Xingbai, he comes in. 116 is going to have to use that ultimate to get out. We do still have needlework available and no perfect execution. 4v5, but arguably the most important member on BYG right now, not having ult can be very, very impactful. Stay True walking forward. Nice shockwave. Finds 3. Not a whole lot of damage. Needlework going to come through now as Baron is going to be disengaged from. ICU, though, he's not afraid, but maybe he should be as he's absolutely taken out. Drivers going forward. 1116 is doing all the damage you could dream of. And BYG pick up the clean ace as they head to the mid lane.
Wow, what a clinic by 1116. He somehow comes out of that fight on full HP. And you kind of saw there the Orianna hit onto 3, but he's just not doing any damage now, especially into this Ocean Dragon. Yeah, not the most clinical game from Beyond, but I think they'll be able to pick it up now with the Baron and Soul. And I actually really like the itemization from Feng this game. He kind of recognizes he's the only viable target for this Orianna Nocturne combo. And just builds his Zhonya's on Varus. Doesn't actually use the AP that badly. There's the Baron, and this is going to be really difficult to deal with. You're going to see an Orianna ult onto 3 here, doing nothing. Nothing at all. As ICU just gets confident here, and I was confident too. I thought he was doing something here, but 1116 just doing way too much damage. Difficult to navigate team fights.
Very much so, and honestly, looking at damage, GodJJ and Xingbai holding their own. ICU, he tried to find his way in there, but honestly just got completely annihilated.
Yeah.
Largely due to Driver, honestly, getting onto him, and then 116 able to just completely remove him.
Yeah, just much bigger HP bars to get through.
Yeah.
For Hellpigs, especially with Ocean Dragon now.
So Crypt Bloom is completed now for the Orianna, still sitting on that Oblivion Orb, Verdant Barrier as well. And
some Maw as well on Feng.
Yeah, more being built, obviously. Oh, through will come Nature's Grasp. We're actually looking once again. It's a nice combo. It's going to be Zhonya'd away from here from Feng. But ICU's going to maybe find his way. It's a fantastic ultimate out of Feng. Stops him in his tracks. And with a dead Gwen, so are your hopes of picking up this series. It is the cleanest ace as BYG. They finally cement it. They are going to take the series, but by God, did they have to work for it.
Yeah, Hellpig's definitely overperforming, performing well above expectations with just good team fighting, but a really smart itemization from Feng means I mean, their only target is to ult the Varus, but he has a Zhonya, and they use the Nocturne Oriole on the Varus, because what else are they going to do? And yeah, they kind of fall for the bait, and 1116 just taking over every team fight.